Alright boys, so this one gets a little wild. This is probably the weirdest night coon hunt I've ever had. So basically what it is, and I'll show you, I'll jump in and out here, and I was going to be one of those annoying videos, but I'm sorry I didn't film much when I was obviously there. So real quick, basically what you're going to see is first of all, welcome to the video. Secondly, I got Izzy and I got Sally cut in the cornfield. Wow, the cornfield. I can't talk, boys. I cut them in the cornfield, and you guys can see me. I hunt this cornfield a lot because, excuse me, he's getting ready to mow it, and it's real close to the house. Gas prices are through the roof, so it's like a mile from the house. So anyway, I cut Izzy and Sally loose. They split immediately, but they end up coming back together. And yeah, I'll pick you guys up in a second. Ready? I don't know if y'all can hear that over the frogs or not, but that's Izzy struck in. About 140 yards. All right, boys, so as you can see, Izzy was struck in there. She was opening up on track. Her and Sally were working a track about 140 yards from me. It's probably a good 200 yards from my truck. And what it is this field's right off the main road. It's off the 2-lane. And when I see cars go by, to avoid people calling on me, I turn my light off. Well, what had happened was I heard a car coming, and they basically like pulled in. There's a house right there. It's not the farmer's field, but there's a house right there, and basically like whips into this house, like stops at the road. The guy comes around back with a flashlight. He's like being super sketchy at the door, and I honestly believe he's breaking in. So here's a little bit of footage from me literally hiding in the corn so I could watch and see, because I almost said something to him. I thought, man, if he just runs off, it ain't gonna do no good. Because my house, like I said, my house is a mile from here. So I'm hiding in the corn. I'm watching. I'm waiting to see where he goes. And I ended up calling the sheriff's department and to get a deputy out there. So here's a little bit of footage from that, and I'll pick you guys back up here in a second. Alright guys, I hope you can hear me. The dogs are treating on the other side of this cornfield. I legitimately think somebody's robbing this house. I just called the law. I'm hiding in the corn. They're still in the house. They got dropped off at the road. And somebody come around the back with a flashlight, shined the field back and forth, real suspicious. And then they pedaled with that sliding glass door for a minute and went inside. I can see their flashlight panning around in the house. If you listen real close, you can hear Sally treat back behind me about 200 yards. But I'm not going to move. My truck's sitting, well, they're closer to my truck than I am, so I'm just going to sit tight. The law's on the way, so we'll see.
we got is, we're literally walking down the 2-lane, trying to get back over to where Sally's at. Sally ended up pulling off the tree. All the commotion going on, it probably took, they were treed probably 10 minutes before I called. And then took them 25, 30 minutes to get there. So, I mean, they were treated a good while, and it's the only second time they've been out in probably almost 4 months. So, I'd say their confidence is a little low. So, she ended up pulling. Iz never did sit lockdown tree with her. She barked a few times, I could hear, but I wasn't really paying attention. I think if I could have, come on. I think if I could have got to her, she'd have been treed when I got there, but let me get back and get Sally, and then I'll explain what happened, and then what I was thinking was happening. So, hold on.
All right, so basically what had happened is the guy that lives at this house must have been, you know, at the bar or something, doing whatever. It's none of my business, I don't know. But he hitched a ride home, got dropped off, and for some reason he come around the back. I don't know, maybe he likes the back door better, I don't know. But I legitimately thought the house was being robbed, because I drive by this house every single day. I've drove by this house every single day my entire life, literally. So the yard, and I'm not passing judgment on this place. I don't know the guy, but the yard always stayed immaculate. I mean, mowed twice a week, everything trimmed, bushes trimmed, flowers in the garden, everything. Always stayed perfect. There's always a pickup or a car in the driveway. Well, for the past probably year or better, there hasn't been. You know, the grass is getting mowed once every couple weeks. There's nothing outside. There's never any trash taken out to the road. I mean, just it looks like it's abandoned. Well, I turn the dogs loose. I'm waiting in the middle of the field. Car comes barreling in, kind of an older, rougher sounding car. Literally doesn't pull in the driveway, just stops at the road and then speeds off. Guy comes around the back with a flashlight, not an iPhone. Now I'm talking, I'm probably 100 yards from this house, but he comes down through there with a flashlight and is shining the field, like looking behind him. I've not made any noise. My light was off. Maybe he heard the dogs. I don't know. But he's shining the light, like watching his back, messes with the door, shines the light some more. Maybe he's afraid of the dark. I don't know. But basically what it was is he come in the back door, kind of sketchy, went in the house and was using the flashlight. Basically, if I was going to rob a house, that's what I would do. So he shines a light around in there. I actually text the farmer. He works at the plant. I text him and was like, hey, does anybody live here anymore? He's like, no, I ain't seen the old man in a while. I don't think anybody lived there. Told him what's going on. He's like, yeah, that place is getting robbed. She's like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. And I called the sheriff's department. So I felt kind of bad because I drug him out there, and I even apologized. I didn't film any of me talking to the officers or nothing like that, just because, you know, I had respect for them. But yeah, I was a little embarrassed by it, for being honest. But then again, like I said, my house is less than a mile from there. If somebody's breaking into houses, I want them caught before, you know, potentially breaking on me or Jade, or while we're not there, and then get a whole fur missile to the face. So I don't know. I felt bad about it, but at the same time, it's one of those things that's better safe than sorry. But also, there's a very key learning point here that, you know, I don't care what you believe, all that, but as you can see, I'm literally wearing our local gun range shirt. I got the flag tattooed on my arm. I'm a 2A guy. I fully believe in protect yourself. You know, you have a responsibility to protect you and your family. I'm married now, so I will be continuing to carry and be ready to protect my home, because, like I said in the video, it took them 25, 30 minutes to get there. You know, it's obviously a rural area, so do what you want. But if you take anything from this video, especially if you live out in the country like I do, you probably already know, but it takes a little while for them to get there. So be ready, be prepared, be vigilant, and like I said, it's better safe than sorry. So, sorry if it was kind of a cliffhanger, but luckily that guy's house didn't get broken into. It was just him coming home. So, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet, leave a like on the video. If you haven't yet subscribed, we're uploading videos weekly now, multiple videos a week. So, we got a big fall and winter coming up through hunting seasons. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.